has been entered into the shallow walls of the Hall of Shame this week? Who has been crowned the captain of coonery this week? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Wankster of the Week. God, I love that.
It's a classic track.
Very. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wankster of the Week goes to none other than New York Knicks president and executive and slack of the chief executive officer, Phil Jackson. Now, Phil Jackson is getting the Wankster of the Week because of his choice in drafting the French product from the draft this past Wednesday or this past Thursday. Now, I'm not giving him the Wankster because of his choice of player per se, because I have nothing against the player, but it's just the fact that not only is he drafting someone who is a new raw talent, but you're now signifying that you are now going to take another 4 years to build something when 4 years prior you said that you want to win now. On top of that, he's not only getting the Wankster because of that, but he's also getting the Wankster because of the fact that even though you're trying to rebuild now, you are trading your centerpiece of rebuilding in Kristaps Porzingis, all because he missed an exit meeting. Big whoop-de-freaking-do. Players miss exit meetings all the time. Like, it's not uncommon for a player to miss an exit meeting. And why would you even trade a player because of that? I mean, hell, Shaquille O'Neal missed the exit meeting back in 2004 when they got swept by the Detroit Pistons. But hey, we didn't see anyone trade him. He left on his own accord because he knew he wasn't coming back. And on top of that, I'm also giving him the Wankster because of the fact that during a tryout for one of the lottery picks in the NBA draft, this man fell asleep. Bruh, are you... What? Listen, you can be the president, the CEO, the king, the sultan, the Arafat, the friggin' Ayatollah, whatever title you, the king of Wakanda, whatever title you have, you cannot be sleeping at your job, bro. What are you doing? I want to know who this workout was for. It may have been for like De'Aaron Fox. It could have been for I don't know. It could have been for anyone. Either way, you cannot be falling asleep while you're trying to do your job. And that's the thing right here. I don't think he's trying to do his job. I think he's trying to get fired. That way, he can still get paid whatever he's owed. Because God forbid if he quits, he can't get paid that money because he quit. He violated the terms of the contract. And on top of that, and as much as I detest Carmelo Anthony, the way he's treated Carmelo Anthony, if you're treating him of all people like some second-rate scrub, then what does that say about Kristaps Porzingis or any other player who has star potential? He is a cancer to the New York Knicks. Like, I'm not a Knicks fan. I think they're the most overrated franchise in NBA history, seeing how they only have 2 titles. Yeah, they talk about the greatness that is the New York Knicks. What greatness? I'm sorry. But even as, like, an empathetic human being, I almost have somewhat of a soft spot for the Knicks in this situation right now. Unless if it's a Knicks fan dissing the Raptors, then I'll just let your ass up. But beyond that, New York deserves better. They really do. I'm not talking about the Nets either. They have their own hole to dig. But the Knicks, they kind of deserve a little bit better. They deserve at least competency. At the very least. So on that note, Phil, and all of your stupidity when it comes to the triangle offense, you're getting the Wankster, man. I'm sorry, man. Do you deserve this Wankster? Of course you do. I'm going to drop on you just like this. Ever since he got off the Genie buses, you know what? Things have not been right for him. I'm just saying. But Will, what are your thoughts on Phil Jackson?
He's got to retire, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's one of those guys that, like, he's in the Godfather 3 part of his career right now. He's just ruining the legacy. Yeah. Because if he just walked away after the whole Kobe, like, the second time he coached Kobe, we've been fine. 11 rings. But he had to come back. He had to prove that the triangle offense is the best way to play basketball. Even though nobody plays the triangle anymore. Nobody.
It's so antiquated.
Also, you were successful because you had Kobe, you had Shaq, you had Scottie Pippen. All right? Like, you had Michael obviously. Yeah. So, like, come on, man. It's not because of your triangle offense. It's not this and that. Like, you were a good coach. You don't work as an executive. You clearly can't relate to today's players.
Nope.
He's like 3 times as old as Kristaps Porzingis, man.
And the thing is, here's the thing right here. If you keep gawking about the triangle offense and how it should be implemented, why don't you coach then?
Exactly. He keeps hiring random triangle coaches.
Yeah.
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher, he didn't coach before. What are you doing? It's the Knicks, man. Come on, you can get anybody to coach in New York.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in the organization, and it's New York. And you had to get Derek Fisher, who then, like, him and Matt Barnes, I mean, like, it's ever since Phil Jackson got to New York, it's bad headline after bad. Remember, he traded for Bargnani.
Yo, I don't know how we were able to get. Yo, see, that's the thing right there.
Picks for Bargnani.
You know what the joke is? You want to know what the joke is? When Masai first came to the Raptors, I said to myself, I don't give a damn about this guy until he makes a move. 2 weeks later, he trades Bargnani. Who is this guy? Yeah. I was on the bandwagon immediately. Exactly. I was like, Masai.
Yes, running scams from the office.
Oh, man. Truth is Nigerian heritage. All right. And I can say that because I'm half Nigerian, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, Phil, he's a mess, man. He doesn't know how to run a team. He's just there to collect checks. James Dolan, I don't know why he allows it. I mean, he's no spring chicken himself, getting Charles Oakley, of all people, kicked out of the arena.
They don't treat people right.
They don't.
Like, what has Melo done? Like, if you want to trade Melo, that's fine. You got to work with him because he's got a no-trade clause.
Yeah.
You can't just be in the media every day being like, man, we got to trade Melo. We got to dump him. We don't want him here. Melo, you got to leave. You're old. We think you hog the ball. Like, what is that? Come on, man. Why would you do that?
But see, here's the thing.
Why?
Who gave him that no-trade clause?
Yeah, it was Phil.
There you go.
He didn't have to give him the no-trade clause.
He didn't have to.
He didn't have to.
Now, mind you,
and he broke up his marriage.
Yeah.
Him and Lala. That was a cute couple. Now, apparently.
Wait, what? He broke up the marriage? How so?
I mean, the reports were saying that it was like the pressure, all the bad media on Melo.
Okay.
Always had to face questions, but also, it's because Melo was, Melo was doing his own thing.
Taking around with the hoes and stuff like that, man.
Although they seem to come back together. I like that couple. They got a cute kid. When there's a cute kid, I'm just like, all right, stay together.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
You have that kid, whatever, do whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, overall, man, like, Melo kind of dug himself in a hole when he signed that $123 million deal. Even after the fact that Tyson Chandler and guys like that got traded away and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, that was his own fault. Like, he knew what he was getting into. But Phil's no better either, just ruining the franchise to the grave. Like, I don't know if he has, like, the vendetta against the Knicks. I know he used to play for them when he was a player. Yeah. He dug them into the ground in the 90s as a coach. And now he's taking them into the ground now as an executive. I don't know what New York has done to him in the past, but he needs to let it go.
Yeah, that's true.
Let it go.
That's true.
Oh, man. Woo!